Hey everybody, my name is Rob McGowan, and some of you know me, some of you don't, but you're going to know me now because I have a complaint. And my complaint is the Michigan Unemployment Agency. Now, I was furloughed from my job at the beginning of April. I filed for unemployment literally the next day. I provided everything I was supposed to provide, everything from my employer, last day of work, last day I was paid, so on and so forth. And since that day, it's been hell. It's been a literal nightmare. I have reported every other Monday, just like I'm supposed to in the morning, certifying as to whether you've been working or gone back to work or whatnot. And it's been nothing but problems. My profile says additional claim required for pretty much every week in the month of April, except the first week where it says benefits exhausted. And it has a deduction of $527. I have no clue what that means. I can't even guess what that means. And there's no one to answer my questions. I have called every single day, 10 times a day. Today, starting at 7:59 a.m., I called 29 times between 7:59 and 8:30 this morning. I have sent an email to everyone in government, from Gary Peters to Debbie Stabenow to my local state house representative, the Speaker of the House, the Majority Leader, the Governor's office, my my senator in my district, everyone. Nothing. Well, that's not exactly true. Debbie Stabenow's office called me and asked what was going on. I told her. She passed that information on to Gretchen Whitmer's office. They called me, told me that within a week I would hear something from unemployment. Nothing. Now Gretchen Whitmer's office doesn't even answer the phone. It's just like a computer recording saying thank you for calling Governor Whitmer's office. You can't chat with them. You can't call them. You can't call them pretending that you're an employer trying to report for an employee. You can't do anything. It just says additional claim required, and it doesn't tell you how to fix it. Last night, I stumbled onto something that had the definition of additional claim required. None of those apply to me, and it says you can file another claim. Where? How? Up here in where it says view all claims, there's every now and again you see a little alert that says file additional claim. I click on that. All it does is recap all my information. It doesn't let you file an additional claim. It just recaps. You submit it, and then you have to sit and wait. Again, nobody clues you in. Nobody tells you what to do, how to fix it. Nothing. Beginning of May 11th, I filed, I did my biweekly certification. They paid me for the first 2 weeks of May, but the whole month of April, gone. Nothing. And as of this coming Monday, they will owe me 6 weeks of pay. That's a lot of money. Now, this, after 8 weeks, 9 weeks, you would think unemployment would have gotten some of their crap together. Nothing. This page looks exactly the same as it did at the beginning of April. Nothing has changed. No updates, nothing. And they don't tell you anything. So you don't know what you're doing. Now, thank God most of my bill collectors have backed off. But I'm now responsible for my portion of my health care from my employer until we go back to work. That's $548 a month. It's due by the end of the month. I mean, how far am I supposed to stretch my stimulus check and 2 weeks of pay out of 7? I mean, really? We can't go here, we can't go here, we can't do anything, and we don't have any money to do anything with if we wanted to do anything at all. This is ridiculous. And now, here's the best part. The mail-in vote applications. I don't know when she came up with this. I'm just going to say in the past month. In that past month, they put it together, drew up the application, had it printed, and sent out to every registered voter in the state of Michigan. How is this a priority over paying people who are on unemployment. I mean, seriously? How is that more of a priority than taking care of us? Now, I know someone would say, oh, it's a different department. No, no. The priority on top of addressing COVID in this state is getting the people, the probably over 1 million people who have been furloughed or let go as a result of COVID-19, their money. At the very least, their federal allotment. Nothing. This is the priority. I will get my application, which I will promptly send back to Lansing, before I get my pay. This is crazy. Something's got to change here. This is absolutely nuts. And I have to speak out. I mean, I am trying to keep calm, but it's really hard when every single solitary day nothing changes on my profile. And I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not special. I know I'm one of thousands, but something's got to be done. Something's got to give here. This is not fair. Sending out vote by mail applications is not a priority right now. And inevitably, that's going to go in the garbage can anyhow, because they're never going to allow this upcoming presidential election to be done by mail. It's not going to happen. So, I wanted to speak my piece, and I'm going to put this out for the entire world to see, that here in Michigan, we cannot get our unemployment. A good chunk of us cannot get our unemployment. We cannot communicate with unemployment. The agency, we cannot send them messages. We cannot chat with them, and they do not communicate with us. They don't tell us what we need to do to fix our problems. Mine is probably a simple little glitch, as I was a gainfully employed person who was furloughed. There's no mystery. There's no shenanigans. There's no, well, maybe this or maybe that. There's none of that. It's cut and dried. I applied. I have done everything I was asked to do. I answered honestly, and I've got nothing for it. Out of 7 weeks, I've got 2 weeks of pay, and that's it. So something here has got to give. Somebody needs to stand up and say something, because this isn't right. This simply is not right. And if it affects me, it's affecting everybody else. And again, after 8 weeks, they should have gotten their crap together. I mean, if they can't handle it, I'll go work there. I'll go straighten it out. I could try. I could do a better job than they're doing. So, again, thanks for listening. Share it if you like. I'm going to send it out for the entire world to see, because, again, vote by mail applications should be so far down the line in this state, but clearly it's the number one priority right now, overpaying us. Thanks for listening. Have a nice day.